What would make a famous YouTuber, known for his fun and entertaining NBA 2K and Madden videos, suddenly vanish? LostNUnbound was once a beloved figure in the gaming community. His hilarious commentary and infectious energy brought in millions of views. But one day, everything changed. Drama erupted, and LostNUnbound disappeared from YouTube. Fans were left with questions about what really happened, and why did it all go downhill so fast? In this video, we're diving deep into the events that led to his sudden fall, and how drama took down one of the biggest gaming YouTubers. But before we get into it, if you enjoy learning about the rise and fall of YouTubers, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more stories about the ups and downs of your favorite creators, and you don't want to miss out on them. The rise of LostNUnbound. LostNUnbound, real name Greg Fuller, started off like many other aspiring YouTubers. He was just a guy who loved video games and wanted to share that passion with the world. Posting gameplay videos of NBA 2K and Madden, he built a small but loyal following. People loved his energy, his humor, and his unique way of bringing excitement to the games. As time went on, his audience grew, and soon LostNUnbound was a major player in the sports gaming YouTube scene. His rise was quick, thanks to his ability to connect with fans and keep them coming back for more. By 2016, his subscriber count had skyrocketed, making him one of the biggest names in the sports gaming world. His videos regularly hit millions of views, and he became known for more than just gameplay. He had a personality that people loved. It wasn't just about the games for LostNUnbound. Fans tuned in to see him, his reactions, and his commentary. His style was entertaining, and he had a knack for creating challenges and engaging content that kept his audience hooked. Collaborations with other creators helped him grow even more, and his channel seemed unstoppable. Signs of trouble. But in late 2016, fans began noticing that something was wrong. The frequency of LostNUnbound's uploads started to slow down, and when he did post, the content didn't seem as energetic or fun as it used to be. There was a noticeable shift in his demeanor, and it wasn't long before rumors started flying. Behind the scenes, it was becoming clear that things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Allegations began to surface from people who had worked for LostNUnbound editors, thumbnail designers, and other behind-the-scenes workers. They claimed that they had been underpaid for their work. Some said they were paid as little as $10 for hours of effort on videos that were making LostNUnbound thousands of dollars. These accusations shocked the community. How could a YouTuber who seemed so genuine and successful treat his workers this way? The news spread quickly, and fans started demanding answers. They wanted to know if the rumors were true, and they expected LostNUnbound to address the situation. The backlash hits hard. At first, LostNUnbound stayed silent. Fans waited for him to say something to clear the air. But instead of responding right away, he remained quiet, and that silence only made things worse. The longer he stayed quiet, the more frustrated fans became. Comment sections filled with people asking for explanations, and soon other YouTubers began to speak out. Some creators called him out directly, adding their voices to the growing criticism. The controversy gained momentum, and LostNUnbound found himself at the center of a storm. When he finally did respond, it was too little, too late. In a video, he tried to explain that the pay he offered was fair for the work being done. He argued that as a growing YouTuber, he was managing costs and doing what he thought was reasonable. But fans didn't buy it. His response came across as defensive and out of touch with the concerns people had raised. Instead of apologizing or taking accountability, he doubled down, and that only fueled the outrage. What could have been a chance to make things right turned into another source of frustration for his audience. The fall from grace. Once the backlash hit full force, it didn't take long for things to spiral out of control. Fans who had been loyal supporters for years began to unsubscribe from his channel. His views dropped sharply, and the once positive comment sections were now filled with criticism and disappointment. The fun, light-hearted vibe of LostNUnbound's channel had completely vanished, replaced by negativity and backlash. Sponsors, who had once been eager to work with him, began to distance themselves. They didn't want to be associated with the growing controversy, and as a result, many of his sponsorship deals fell through. Collaborations with other YouTubers also dried up. No one wanted to be connected to the drama, and LostNUnbound found himself more isolated than ever. Despite his efforts to move forward and post new content, the damage was already done. His once thriving channel was now a shadow of its former self. Fans had lost trust in him, and no matter what he did, he couldn't seem to win them back. LostNUnbound's disappearance. Eventually, the pressure became too much. LostNUnbound stopped uploading altogether. Fans were left wondering if this was the end for him. Would he ever make a comeback? Or had the controversy driven him away from YouTube for good? Months passed with no updates from LostNUnbound. His social media accounts went silent, and it became clear that the drama had taken a toll on both his career and his mental well-being. Some fans still held out hope that he would return, but as time went on, it seemed less and less likely. His disappearance left a huge gap in the gaming community. Fans who had once tuned in regularly to watch his videos were now left with nothing but questions. What had gone so wrong? And could LostNUnbound ever recover? The lessons from LostNUnbound's fall. The story of LostNUnbound serves as a reminder of just how quickly things can change in the world of YouTube. One moment, you're on top, and the next, you're facing controversy that can bring everything crashing down. For LostNUnbound, the turning point was how he handled the accusations against him. Transparency and fairness are incredibly important, especially when you're in the public eye. Fans expect their favorite creators to be honest, not just with them, but with the people who help them behind the scenes. In LostNUnbound's case, the allegations of underpaying his workers shattered that image of fairness. And when he failed to address it properly, the fallout was swift and harsh. The YouTube community is loyal, but they also hold creators accountable. LostNUnbound's reluctance to take responsibility and his lack of a sincere apology played a major role in his downfall. It's a lesson for all creators. When controversy strikes, how you respond can make or break your career. Where is LostNUnbound now? As of now, LostNUnbound remains mostly absent from YouTube. He hasn't posted in a long time, and his social media presence has all but disappeared. Whether he plans to return one day, or if he's left YouTube behind for good, remains a mystery. His story is one of the most dramatic falls from grace in the YouTube gaming world, and it's a cautionary tale for other creators. Treat the people you work with fairly, stay transparent with your audience, and always be ready to take responsibility when things go wrong. Whether LostNUnbound will ever make a comeback is anyone's guess, but for now, his disappearance marks the end of an era for his fans. If you found this story interesting and want to hear more about the rise and fall of YouTubers, be sure to subscribe. We cover all the behind-the-scenes details of your favorite creators and their roller coaster careers. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. That's the story of LostNUnbound's shocking fall from grace. It's a reminder that success can be fragile, and that fairness and honesty are key to maintaining a loyal fan base. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
points added to the board. But now we're on the other side. TD gets possession, does a spin move on Lost, and gets rejected! Oh my goodness, LSK had no regard for anybody's safety. What a rejection. Can we get a replay on that? Oh my. Oh my gosh. TD, you might need to retire from basketball after that one. Somehow TD still wants the ball in his hand after getting rejected by LSK. Malcolm fakes out, sub the gamer, goes up for the layup, doesn't even hit the rim. That was awful. Sub the gamer goes up for the layup once again, misses, passes it to his man LSK for the three, and that is cash all day. LSK is on a roll today. He's looking like he's gonna be the man of the match for today's game. That Walker, who's getting the title, prototype Russell Westbrook, goes for the three and cash. That Walker is going to be a monster for his team. I could already tell. That Walker is great and all, but once you pour milk on this guy, he turns into an absolute... On the fast break, prototype Russell Westbrook is bolting like Usain Bolt. Gives a bullet pass to Cash Nasty for Cash Nasty's first points of the game. The light-skinned giant passes the ball to LostNUnbound, who pulls a Matt Barnes on Crispy Flakes. Back into the game, Franchise has got the ball, passes it to his man Sub the Gamer. Sub the Gamer does a pass to LostNUnbound. LostNUnbound goes up for the layup and nothing. I'm expecting Lost to go 0 for 6 from the field tonight. LSK's got the ball, does a little behind the back, step back three. Oh my goodness, LSK is unstoppable tonight. My goodness, and look how Greg is trying to rep for his team. Greg hasn't done a single thing to contribute, not once. Sub the Gamer, passes to LSK for another three. Oh my goodness, is Stephen Curry on the court? Did Greg really just pound his chest like he just took that three? Yo, can somebody sub Greg off, man? This is ridiculous. Put Kid Kuda in. Well, Kid Kuda does get into the game, passes it to Sub the Gamer for the three. Splash from my man Sub the Gamer, the man representing Shot-Town. LostNUnbound goes up for the shot that... Did he just clap? Oh my... Yo, get this man off the court. Get this man off of this court. I can't take any more L's doing this commentary, man. I'm looking at Walker. He's got the hungers in his eyes. He's got the anticipation, gets the steal, goes on the fast break. All you, Walker. All you. Goes up for the leg. Dang, did you see what Walker just did? This man did some Power Rangers type move there. Cash Nasty has got possession. He takes the three. LostNUnbound takes the ball up. Please give it to somebody. He gives it to Sub the Gamer, who gives it to Jester the Laser. Jester the Laser goes for the Euro step layup and rolls right around the rim, but they get the rebound. Get rejected by Cash. TD presents with a nice behind the back dish to Cash Nasty. I know he's gonna take it. Takes the mid-range, doesn't make it, but they have got the rebound once again. IKC gets the board for them. I think that's the first actual good thing IKC has done today. Malcolm has got the ball. He's doing a little dribble. Takes a three. And cash for my man Malcolm. I think he's going to be a good player for his team. IKC with a nice pass to Crispy Flakes, who pulls a Nick Young. Takes a three and doesn't even look if he made the shot or not. Sub the Gamer wide open. Misses it. But LSK gets the easy tap in to add another point to his board. LSK is on top right now. This man cannot be contained. Sub the Gamer with the pull-up three. And it's good to go for STG. He's having a pretty good game himself as well. LSK gets stripped by Cash Nasty. Easy fast break. Better go for a layup. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Walker goes up for the layup. Gets contested by Lost, but Lost has terrible defense, so you know Walker's gonna make it whether Greg is there or not. Malcolm, he's taking the ball up himself. He goes up for the layup. Oh, and it just rolls around. But Walker gets the rebound. Easy points to go. LostNUnbound has got the ball. I know he's gonna take it himself. Oh, he passes it to Walker, who's not his teammate, mind you. He's gonna go for the dunk. Man, that was such an anticlimax. Well, Walker has got the ball once again. He's taking it up himself. This man is a machine. Goes up for another layup and another point for Walker.
They subbed me out because they thought I was trash. Now they're losing. When I'm on the court, we win.
I'm really glad they decided to bench Greg because he was toxic for his team. Jester the Laser has now got the possession. He's got Malcolm guarding him. He's going around Malcolm. Goes for the layup and good to go for Jester. That's another point for Jester.
I would have made it 3.
Yeah, Greg. Keep talking all that junk while you're sitting on the bench. Cash Nasty has got the ball. I don't want him to take a 3. He take a three, but he does make it. Wow, finally, he does make a shot after missing a three and a layup. Jester's gonna pass it to his man TTG. Ooh, good anticipation from Walker, but doesn't fully get his hands on it. TTG goes up for the shot, misses, but LSK goes for the put-back dunk. I'm pretty sure that was an offensive goaltend, though. Sub the Gamer has got the ball. He's getting pressured. He passes it to LSK, who takes the deep three. Ooh, misses it, but my man Franchise misses it. Dang. Franchise let out a battle cry there. Malcolm has got the ball. He's got Sub the Gamer on him. LSK, he's gonna do something. Cash, he's got the ball. Passes it back to his man Malcolm. Malcolm fakes out LSK. Goes up for the layup. Good for Malcolm. Cash nasty and Malcolm got that orange juice dynamic duo going on. TTG's got ball. He takes a deep three. We all know that's not going in. Didn't even hit the rim. Franchise gets the ball back. He's gonna be unselfish and pass it back to TTG to redeem himself, and he does. Nice job, TTG. Maybe one day we'll all forget about the day you got exposed.
Step up on team number one. Oh!
Malcolm is just bolting past everybody. He bolts past TTG. He goes up for the pass to Walker, who misses. LSK gets the board. He's getting pressure. Takes it to IKC with a nice pass to Walker. Yo, IKC, that was a good pass. I mean, try not to hurt your back, big fella. Come on, you need to remember your age now. LSK, he's taking it slow, but Sub the Gamer's ready. He takes a three. That's going in. Dude, seriously, just get Lost. Why did they put Lost back in the game? That Walker goes up for the layup, and that's good to go. Walker is just absolutely insane. Now here's a word from our apparently Jordan player of the game, Lost and Unbound. Yay.
I may not have scored the passes, the assists, the defense, the intimidation just by looking at me on